Hello friends, I'm Rosa, welcome to the channel. So, welcome back as well to another technically readathon. However, we're gonna keep it very chill. I'm not gonna fight to finish as many books as I can, also because I still have some work to do tomorrow. But for the next 48 hours, I will hopefully finish 4 books total, because I have a little bit of a TBR that we're gonna go through in a second. And then I'm also reading another book that I want to finish tonight. So we're in for a chill time with... My hair is so annoying today. It's driving me insane. Anyway, I needed to get that out of my system. But we're in for a chill time. We're just gonna focus on relaxing and reading good books. Hopefully eat some good food. I forgot to have dinner today. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, but it's currently 9:30. The one book I want to finish tonight, actually I'm going to rearrange you for a second and we're going to go through the TBR, but it's 9:30 p.m. and I'm reading until I'm going to bed on Sunday, at least in my spare time. Like I said, still have some work to do tomorrow, but we'll get to that tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm already pretty tired, so full disclosure, I don't know how long I'll last for tonight, but the goal is to finish the first book and then at least get through half of the second book, which I don't know which one is going to be next. I do have my set TBR though, so I'm going to rearrange the camera because I now got a book card. It's going to be a little bit easier to show you, or at least a little bit more fun. So give me a moment and we're going to talk about TBR. So my TBR for this readathon, I'm going to be reading I put him next to me. I'm gonna finish up Archer's Voice, which I started 2 days ago, I think. But this is lovely. It's an adult contemporary romance and definitely not giving me rom-com vibes. Definitely a little bit more on the serious side. It's a small town romance as well. I'm having a very good time with this. I think it's lovely. Very touching. So I'm gonna be finishing up this one first because I think I'm missing like 100 pages or something, a little bit over 100 pages. So it shouldn't take me that long to read. Although I am tapping it, so it does add a little bit of time to it, but it's gonna be the first finished book. And then I have these 3. So we're gonna be reading Cinder by Marissa Mayer, which is a young adult sci-fi. It's a retelling of Cinderella, I think, as well. And even though this is 400 pages, I have a feeling that it's not gonna be like too much to read because there's not a whole lot of text on each page. It's very spaced out and the letters are quite big. Then I also have Every Summer After by Carly Fortune, which is about 300 pages, and I believe this is a second chance romance, still adult contemporary romance. Think also small town, but second chance. And I've heard so many good things about this book as well. I'm very, very excited. I picked it up on a whim, sort of, but it kept showing up on my Goodreads feed, on my timeline. People that I follow or I'm friends with kept finishing it, so I was like, okay, maybe I should get it. So this is also going to be a read. And then the book club secondary pick for November is Belladonna by Adeline Grace, which is a young adult fantasy. You follow a girl who is making a deal with death, sort of. So this is going to be the last one of my TBR. So I think we're in for a good time this time. I mean, we always are, but I'm really looking forward. I'm feeling like these are going to be good reads. I didn't mean to do that. I feel like these are gonna be great reads. And if we got spare time, you know, we got some other books to choose between, so I'm kind of thinking The Wicked King could be fun as well. But we'll see. So yeah, we got 3 books and then another one. But I'm gonna start with Archer's Voice, just because I'm almost done with it, so. First though, I'm quickly gonna finish up some things on my computer, and then I'm gonna make a cup of tea, and then we're gonna have a good time reading Archer's Voice, which, by the way, if you've not considered reading it, it is so cute. It's very lovely, it's very touching, it's very soft. I don't know how else it's just very soft, but also a bit of a smut fest still, but like a cute smut fest. That is a thing apparently. I did not know that was gonna be a thing, but it is. It feels like a thing now, so I can recommend it though. Okay, so wait. I finished Archer's Voice. For some reason, I just completely forgotten. I don't know where I can put this. I just completely forgotten the title of the book for just a second. But I also realized that I hadn't summarized the book for you, which I apologize. Let me make that up to you. In this book, we follow a woman who is she's experienced some bad things and she's kind of like running away from her life in Ohio and ends up in Maine in a small town where she used to stay for some summers with her family. She has a lot of good memories there and she just kind of like, that was the first place that she could think of. So that's where she ended up. In this town, people are nice, some, but also judgmental. So, important thing to note. This lighting is so weird. We're gonna go with it anyway. And in the town, there are several other characters as well, but I think the most important one is Archer Hale, who is mute and a bit of a recluse. Like, he's a hermit. He very much keeps to himself. Nobody talks to him. Nobody really knows how to go about talking to him because he can't talk. Or, I mean, he can. He uses sign language, but he can't vocally talk. So nobody really knows how to communicate with him, so he's just kind of kept to himself to protect himself, essentially, because people are weird in this town. Some of them are nice, but some of them are also very weird. And the two meet, and yes. It's very heartbreaking at times. Like, it's definitely, there's a lot of trauma talk in this, so be aware of that. Very sad, but also very cute. Seeing the two getting closer to each other and their relationship grow and stuff was so cute. I have no qualms with the writing whatsoever. It was nice and flowy. The dialogue didn't feel stiff either. It was actually, from reading the back, I was a bit like, I'm only saying it because I was a bit like, the only thing I knew about this going into it was that there was a dude who didn't talk, and I'm like, so is he just sending vibes? Like, how is this gonna happen? No, they do talk, okay? So if anybody, I don't know, it's probably just me being dumb. But if anybody was unsure, they do talk. It's very cute though. I very much like this. Up until, I just have a little bit with epilogues ending the way that this epilogue did. I've kind of seen it, like, I don't know, it's like, you know, without wanting to spoil anything. So the rest of it though, really loved it. So that was a good one to finish off today. And next up, even though I don't have it in my hands right now, it's in my office currently, but I've decided to start Cinder because I just feel like I don't read a lot of sci-fi and I'm really feeling like a YA right now, so we'll probably do Cinder and then every summer after, not every day after, every summer after, and then lastly Belladonna tomorrow. But I'm pretty confident that I can read 3 books over the next 2 days, so like Saturday and Sunday, especially if I read like 150 pages of Cinder now, which, to be honest, it's almost 1 a.m, so that's a bit optimistic, but I'm gonna give you guys an update after about 150 pages, so it'll probably be tomorrow. But would recommend. It's not rom-com, don't think it's rom-com. It is funny now and then, it is very cute, but if you're looking for contemporary romance, yes. Contemporary romance, but don't think like Bad Boy or like super experienced guy, because Archer's not, which was actually very refreshing to see. This was lovely. Let's just collectively choose to ignore the box in the background. Oh my gosh, my voice. Hello? Okay. Hi. Hold up a second, because this camera is so crooked. So the situation is, my hair is wet and it's a mess, and we're just gonna ignore that too. It's day 2, but it's like 8:30 p.m. I did not get to work as much today as I meant to, because unfortunately, I woke up feeling so bad. Like, I haven't slept properly since Sunday night. I think I mentioned something about sleep yesterday as well. Like, I am very sleep deprived this week. And I slept horribly last night. I woke up several times in the middle of the night and just whatever. So everything's just kind of been going in slow motion today. But I'm not giving up, because I'm sure that now I've decided tomorrow I'm literally just not gonna focus on work at all. I am just gonna relax. If I can finish this tonight, which, I mean, it's a very quick read. I've barely read and I'm at 104 out of 380. So I feel like it's possible. I'm only missing 280 pages. Like, it's not like, I feel like it's possible. So if I manage to do that, we can read the other 2 tomorrow and actually like get something out of this readathon, instead of me just lying on the couch feeling sorry for myself. Like, not even book mail could make me feel good. Which, by the way, is the sequel to Finlay Donovan is Killing It, which I enjoyed so much, so I went and purchased this one right away, and now I'm just waiting for the 3rd one to come out in a matching paperback. I am so excited to read this eventually, Because the first one, if you haven't read it, it's a contemporary mystery with like a sprinkle of romance as well, and it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so chaotic, but like in the best way. This pretty much sums it up. Finlay Donovan, single mom, floundering crime writer, an accidental hit woman, has a lot on her plate. Yeah, this is great. If you haven't read these, they are... Or I can't say anything about this yet, obviously, but the first one is so good, so would highly recommend. As for the first 100 pages of Cinder, definitely going in a little bit of a different direction than I thought it would. I don't really know. Maybe I just forgot that it was sci-fi, but like much more sci-fi vibes than I was expecting. Which makes sense because it's sci-fi. But I'm having a lot of fun with this. We're finally getting to the ball soon, I think. Because there's supposed to be a ball. Like I said, it's a retelling of Cinderella, so we are going to a ball at some point. Is she gonna drop a shoe? Is she gonna lose her entire leg? I don't know what's gonna happen, but right now we're also being introduced to like the plot other than the ball and the romance. There's a plot. There's something about a virus or a disease spreading through the country, the world, the whole world. And Cinder's a little bit special. It's all I can say, really, I think. She seems like a super cool character so far, and I like that a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes after, because now the virus has been explained and everything, so I'm just looking forward to see how it like evolves from now. The story, the plot, where we're gonna go from now. But that's basically my update for now. I'm gonna shut down my PC because I just finished everything that I was supposed to do on it, and if I don't close it down, I'm just gonna end up buying rom-coms. So I know myself enough to know that that's gonna happen. Also because I literally have this open on my browser right now. I want this book. Like, can you recommend it? Because actually no, don't let me know because I will end up buying it. Don't justify me. Or don't justify it to me. Just don't. Also managed to purchase some more Christmas presents. So only really missing for like 3 people, which is very cool. It's not even the 20th of November yet. I feel so on top of everything except from my sleep. That's basically it. And also work, but I never feel on top of work, so. But at least Christmas is under control. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go read my book now. So I will keep you guys updated, but this feels like a very good YA sci-fi read as far as I can tell, 105 pages in. So yeah, also you should read Finlay Donovan, by the way. Just to clarify. So it's been some hours. It's 12:30, it's midnight, but I finished Cinder, which I really want to grab Scarlet right now. Like this ends off in such a, not necessarily like a full-on cliffhanger, like we're in the middle of some kind of action cliffhanger, but you get some information at the end, and now I'm like, I need to know. So I'm very tempted to read Scarlet now. I think that's the sequel, and then Cress is the 3rd one, and then Winter the 4th one. This was really, really good. I liked everything about it, to be honest. Like, I like the guessing games, I like the chemistry, I hate the villain, you know, as you're supposed to. Not because she's a terrible written villain, but because she's a bit of a bee. Am I the only one who likes these covers more than the original ones? The ones with like, so the Cinder one is the one with the foot. I'll put a picture up. I just like this one more. I think it's because I really adore this art style. But anyway, so I'm gonna have issues talking myself out of not picking up Scarlet, but honestly might sacrifice some of my November TBR to read it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm really tempted. But yeah, this was really, really good. I'm happy that I read this. It's taken me over a year to actually start this series, which is ridiculous. But it's so good. It was so good. So I'm looking forward to, what's this? Oh, I think the first chapter of Scarlet is actually in it. That's cool. Glitches? What is that? There's stuff in the back of this book. Okay, anyway, but so good. So next up, I'm gonna be reading Every Summer After. I don't know how much I can manage before I gotta sleep. My eyelids are swollen because I'm so tired. So I'm probably gonna be able to read like maybe 80 pages or something. But I'm unsure because my concentration is also wavering. But I'm so happy that I started this. I just really, like, I'm so happy. So This was a good one. This was a really, really good one. So I'm about to head to bed. As you can hear, my voice is not doing great. but hold on. I am about actually precisely at page 89, and this is so cute. So I'm not usually one for like friends to lovers situations. I don't know, they just don't, I can't really explain it, but this is most definitely a friends to lovers. It's a small town and it's a second chance romance all in one, and we follow two different timelines because we go back in time to like, when is the first flashback? 17 years ago, and then in the now as well, so that we see how their relationship started, like how they became friends 17 years ago and then 16 years ago, and you know, they go there every summer, or they the boy and his brother and his mom live there, but our lead girl goes there every summer with her family. So it's just about like seeing how their relationship started and is growing throughout the years, throughout these visits during the years, and then in the now, she's going back there because something has happened in his family. So she's going there to, you know, go back. And the before chapters are a lot longer than the now chapters, which is okay, but I've just well, except from this one, apparently. This is a very long chapter. Wow. Yeah, the chapters are very long in this book, so I ended up reading for a lot longer than I feel like I should have, simply because I started a chapter and then I was like, why is it not ending? And it turned out to be 25 pages. So now I'm really tired. I look tired, my eyes are pink, my eyelids are swollen, my eye bags are going crazy, but this is very cute and I can't wait to read the rest of it tomorrow and keep you guys updated on it as well. I'm kind of like, I feel like something is looming a little bit over all the like cute vibes and stuff, but I have no idea what it is, and I'm getting a little bit nervous. So I am feeling for these characters already. Like, I like them already, so I don't want more sadness to happen, you know? So anyway, but that's the reading update for now. This is a very awkward angle, but I could not be bothered with my camera, so hopefully it's okay. So I'm gonna go to bed, and tomorrow we're reading the rest of that and also Belladonna. But for now, I'm hoping that I can get 8 hours of sleep because I really need it. So wish me luck. Good, well, not kind of not good morning. I mean, okay, what? Wow, the window's dirty. Anyway, it's 10 minutes to 3, so it's not exactly morning anymore. But I am gonna continue reading every summer after. I think I'm on about page 140, so I probably have around like 2.5 hours of reading left, depending on how much I can focus on the book. You can hear my dishwasher in the background, just ignore it. But I'm getting all the feels from this. Like, this is so cute, and I just am a little bit nervous because certain situations in the, I don't want to spoil anything, but I can't say, but there's just like one situation where I'm like, please just take 5 minutes, you know, just like go talk to someone else and you know, okay. Like, I can't say what it is, but anyway, other than that, this is very lovely. So I'm having a very, very good time with this. I am just getting to that point where, you know, when you're reading something, it's because it's not a rom-com. Sure, it's cute, it's funny at times, but it's not a rom-com, it's just romance. And do you ever get that time or those times where you're like, you just start liking the characters so much and like their whole thing that you don't want anything to get in the way, and you just want the happiness for them? That's where I'm at right now, halfway through the book, and I'm terrified. So I'm gonna continue reading it, and I'll give you guys an update once I'm done. But if I manage to read this within the next like 2 hours, then it'll be 5. We can easily manage Belladonna today because I think it's about 400 pages, and I don't think there's a whole lot of text on each page, and so there might be time for like a graphic novel as well or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna continue reading this. So this is lovely, love it. So it's a lot later than I hoped it would be. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, but I finished Every Summer After. I was not aware of the fact that this is a debut. Like, I did not know. Going into it, I had no idea. It does not read like a debut either. This was beautiful. I thought it was very well crafted with the 2 different timelines and the whole build up and like this thing kind of looming. Like, you don't know who's gonna mess up if someone's gonna mess up, and also how how the messing up is gonna affect anything, but also how they're gonna learn about it, you know. Yes, okay. And I thought that was just very well handled. I think if not 5 stars for this, then close to 5. I'm gonna have to dwell on it a little bit, but I love this so much. It was so good. If I get attached to the characters, this is a 300-page book, but if I get attached to the characters about 100 pages in, or a little bit less than that even, to the point where I'm like, I don't want anything to happen to them. Like, I just want them to live in this little bubble. That means it really got to me, and this definitely did. On paper, I feel like as well that this shouldn't really be my kind of book, because it's both a second chance, which is not, it's kind of like hit or miss for me. Like, I don't really know. Small town romance I do like generally, but then also childhood friends to lovers is not necessarily something that I vibe with always. So I feel like on paper, this should be a bit like, it could easily go wrong for me. I often think friends to lovers gets a little bit boring, but I really like their friendship, and I think it's also because I have some things in common with the girl that I don't really see often in book characters, which was just really fun. She loves horror movies, and like, I love horror movies. So it was just very fun for me to read about her nerding out about movies and such. Although I don't write books myself, but I thought it was quite charming that that's something she's into as well. I don't know, I feel like that really, because it's brought up quite a lot, it's a big part of like how they're bonding and stuff, so I was like, I'm loving this. Yeah, specifically horror movies. So I was actually reading this, like, no joke, I was reading this yesterday night with 2 random horror movies running in the background I was like, you're kidding. So yes, I think that's part of the reason why I don't know, it's nice to see something that's a very big, I love horror movies. I will watch them just like casually all the time. It's a lot of fun to see a lead character in a book have the same kind of relationship with them as I do, because I don't come across that often with characters. So that was very, very cool. Maybe that's why I feel a little bit more protective of her. Plus, they're also about my age, which is also nice to see. So, I don't know, maybe I'm biased in that way, but like, either close to 5 or a full-on 5. I'm gonna have to dwell on it a little bit, but now we're moving on to Belladonna by Adeline Grace, and I'm gonna have to read my special edition because I gave the other 2 ones away. So, oh yeah, that was the whole situation. This is the Fairy Loot version, so, you know, it's a little fancy, a little bit fancy. I had to have it replaced twice because of scratches and stuff, but I gave the other 2 away to 2 friends, so now I have this, and I wasn't supposed to read it, but I will. For this video, I will, but also, it's the book club's secondary pick, and I'm really excited for the story because it seems like it's been very well received, and I'm curious. Also, it's about a girl, like, I can't really fully tell you the synopsis right now. I will let you know when I'm about like 80 to 100 pages into it, but I know that there's something about a girl who is an orphan as well, or grew up an orphan, who makes a deal with the death, and there's something about a romance with death as well, and I'm very intrigued. So yes, I am gonna have a good time with this one, I think. First though, I'm gonna have some food because I'm starving. I'm really hungry to the point where I'm kind of like feeling a little bit sick, but I really wanted to finish Every Summer After, and now we can hopefully read through Belladonna, but it's 400 pages and it's 6 o'clock. The story continues in Foxglove. It's 408. So we'll see. I don't think the letters are too big, and it's also spaced out and stuff, so it should be fine, but we'll see. I'm gonna time it a little bit and give you guys an update on that. Otherwise, I will give you an update tonight when I go to bed. If I have something missing, I'm gonna do a last update tomorrow, probably. But so far, it's been a very successful 48-hour readathon despite me waking up yesterday and just feeling so bad. The books made up for it. The books made me feel better, so. So lighting is like super bad and I'm recording on my phone. However, so lighting is like super bad and I'm recording on my phone. However, quick update on, almost hit myself in my face with my book. Quick update on Belladonna, because I'm a little bit behind recording plans because I got sidetracked looking at Black Friday deals on workout tights because I don't really have a lot of them and I've started going to yoga and I need some, so you know. But quick update on Belladonna. There is another dude than Death as well, at least from what I can tell, but we'll see. Death has not really shown up much in the first 90 pages, but she's supposed to make a deal with him at some point, so I'm expecting him to show up. The big, issue hasn't fully been set yet, or has it? Well, I suppose. Okay, so we follow Signa, who is a little bit special. It's like Death follows her. There's something with her eyes as well. Haven't gotten that clarified yet, but there's definitely something going on. Like, she is special in some way. Death can't touch her. So Death kills or takes lives by touching them, people, and then basically taking their spirits, and that's how they die. But he can't do that to Signa. For some reason, throughout the years, he's not been able to actually claim her, if you will. And both Signa's parents are dead. She's kind of been sent off to different parts of her family. Now she's ended up at this mansion where her cousins live, and one of her cousins is actually dying. She's very, very sick. So she's kind of thinking, well, if I can make sure that, her name is Blythe, by the way, if I can make sure that Blythe doesn't die, then that means I get to stay here at the mansion and actually become a proper lady, because Signa really wants to be a proper lady. She just wants kind of a normal life during these times, so she's never really had the chance for that. And so I'm guessing that the thing is that she's gonna make a deal with Death to make sure that Blythe doesn't die. That's all I've gathered, though. This is fun. Or I mean, fun might not be the right word. It's like there's the vibe of it is very eerie. Definitely gothic vibes. Very like Sunday There's a Spirit. It has horror vibes. It's not a horror, but it just has horror vibes, and I'm liking it so far. It's quite a nice vibe. Yeah, I like it. Don't have any qualms with the writing. Don't dislike any of the characters either. Although the talk about wanting to be a proper lady and what are proper manners for ladies back then are kind of like, I'm like, really? But okay. If that's what you want, Signa, that's what you want. That's okay. But I think that's my reading update for now. So I'm going to be reading as much of this as I can before it gets too late, because I do have to get up tomorrow to go to yoga. And if I don't manage to finish it tonight, I will be doing that before the video ends, or before ending the video. So don't worry, you'll get that last reading update. For now though, I'm watching, oh wait, no, those were my pictures. I am watching a movie, which is it's based off of a Stephen King something. You can see it right up there. It's called Harrigan's Bone or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's just kind of running in the background. So I just like background noise, Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna leave that be and continue reading Belladonna. But I like it so far, so good. So I'm about to go to bed. It's currently, I think it's like 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I need to go to bed because I actually have to get up at 9:30 tomorrow, and I'm sleep deprived. But I got about 100 pages left of Belladonna, and I've gotten to the best point in the book so far, and I'm like, why right now? Why did it happen? Why did it have to happen right now when I don't have time to continue reading? So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna finish up today now, because I really need to go to bed, but I'm gonna read the last 100 pages before wrapping up this entire video. I just want to say that this is a lovely horror vibes without actually being horror. Gothic vibes or gothic atmosphere. A girl who's kind of figuring out who she is and what she can do. A mysterious romance, but there is also a mystery plot in this book as well, because they are trying to figure out what is going on with the girl's name is Blythe, with Signa's cousin she is. So it's got a little bit of a mix of different things, and I'm really enjoying the whole atmosphere and the whole vibe of the book. And I just got to such a good point. If you've read the book, I'm on page 300. No, precisely 300. So you'll know where I'm at. And I'm oh, why do I have to stop reading right now? Because I really want to continue. Like, this is such a good time. Well, it's a bad time to finish reading for the day, but, it's a good time. Is my book just being, this is why I don't read, my special editions, because now I'm like, look at it, it's like, ugh. I don't think I did this though. I'm pretty sure I didn't do this, but okay. Anyway, loving this so far, loving the vibes. This has been through and through a very good readathon. Like, all the books have been very good. I'm honestly impressed. But I'm also looking really forward to the next one. We're gonna have some fun with that one. As for now, finishing today, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna tell you my final thoughts on Belladonna when I wrap this video up tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be tomorrow, so. But this is good. This is lovely. So it is the next day. It's Monday. Monday evening. I got my readathon books with me. They're all right here. I managed to finish Belladonna today. I went to bed and I had like 80 pages left or so, and decided to read them when I got home from, why does it do that? Okay. I decided to read it when I got home from yoga. I really liked this. I think, like, I'm really looking forward to the sequel as well. I think this was very unique in some way. It also, again, had that atmosphere and that vibe. I just really liked it. Like, a slight horror vibe without actually being a horror book. It had a lot of good things going for it as well, so yeah, I really, really like this. I think I'm gonna end up giving it around like 4.5 or something. And I'm really, really looking forward to the sequel. There was one bit, like one of the twists that I kind of saw coming from, or didn't kind of see it coming. I was like, I fully saw it coming. I'm not gonna say what it was, but when the first thing happened, I was like, huh, that's a bit suspicious. Like, that doesn't really make any sense. This is probably how it is, and then it turned out to be exactly that way. But I didn't mind that too much, to be honest. I think it was one of those things that were kind of hinted at now and then, and you sort of like, it didn't come out of nowhere, if you get what I mean. So you could sort of guess your way to it. I don't think it was supposed to necessarily be a big surprise for us, at least not if you pay attention to it. But other than that, could not guess the whole mystery, the big mystery of this book. I didn't guess it. There were a lot of players involved as well, so, you know, it was nice. So I'm looking forward to, what was the sequel gonna be called? Foxglove? Foxglove. Oh yeah. If you haven't seen, like, oh yes, there's a ball in this book. This art is amazing. I love it. Can we appreciate? Gorgeous, stunning. Okay. So overall, I would say pretty freaking great readathon. Like, oh, you can't see the titles. Such good books, like really, really good books. I enjoyed these books so much. I'm looking forward to continuing with the Lunar Chronicles as well. Don't know when, but now that I've started, I'm like, I need to continue, like right now. What am I doing? Because it kind of ended on a cliffhanger a little bit as well. Not fully, but like a little bit. So yeah, this was great. I'm looking forward to the next readathon as well, which is going to be a Christmas themed readathon. So I'm gonna have the best time, and I can't wait to bring you guys with me. I did record a little bit less b-roll for this vlog. I hope that is okay with you. I just wanted to see how that was gonna turn out instead of, you know, all the like making a cup of tea, cuddling in my bed, you know, that sort of b-roll. Okay, so if you like this a little bit better, just like straight to the talking, let me know. Or if you prefer the more atmospheric bits now and then, let me know as well. But that is it for this readathon. So I love my books so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you want to stick around for more videos like this, but also TBR videos and wrap-ups and bookish unboxings and whatever else we do here, a lot of booktube stuff, yes, consider hitting the subscribe button. But that is all I got for you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, you know.